Guys, we're in the Supercar Street Racing Studio A today for something special. I've got a product right next to me here that's going to enhance the studio. I just have to figure out how I'm going to install it. It's sitting right here next to me, ready to be unboxed. We're going to get to that all today and a lot more because we're about to have 200,000 subscribers on the channel, and today we're celebrating that as well. Let's get this product looked at and unboxed today on Supercar Street Racing. All right, guys, we are back in Studio A again today for something special. Lumary sent us a couple of these 16-foot rope lights to mess with. One of them I'm putting out in the studio here. The other one will go inside of the house on a new project I'll be working on soon in there. But for right now, my plan is to put this over here on this wall. And just to give that wall some light, there is no light over there whatsoever, and when I shoot this way, there's not really anything interesting. So I'm trying to figure out like a pattern or something to do with these, but I think I am just going to make like a just up and down pattern until I run out, and I don't know how long that is. It's 16 feet, so these are a foot each. So what we want to do is probably do 4 and 4 and 4 and 4 to do 16. So let's try that. Now directly inside the box you can see everything that came with the Lumary Smart Neon Rope Light Kit. It did come with a remote control right here, so I can add another to the 1000 that I already have. It came with these cool 3M sticky tape things, so you don't have to use the screws, and I can't use the screws on my wall because it is made of styrofoam over there behind the sound deadening material. They give you these little mounting things, so what they want you to do with these is stick these on with the 3M tape and then put your rope light in here. Now we don't need to put these all the way around the wall because you can see here in between these little foam tiles, this light will kind of stay in on its own. It only needs a little bit of help. So I'm going to use the 3M tape. I'm going to come up with a 4x4x4 design. We're going to get power actually behind this TV. There is a power up there, and we can hide the power wires nicely inside of the foam tiles, which I've done before. They fit kind of right between them, and I really like that. So let's go ahead and start figuring out our pattern here. So I have the 3M sticky tape things, and I have our little holders here. Here's our actual neon rope light, and we do have a power adapter and a controller. If we did these four and started right here, I think that might be the ticket. So you just peel off these little sticky backs, and then you put them directly on the back of these little U-shaped holders. And I'm gonna put one right on the end of this. I'm just putting a little pressure on it to keep it in there. And now here's the end of the strip where I'm gonna put it in here. It went right in the clamp. I'm gonna do that again in the center, which I should have had these ready ahead of time. Yeah, I should have done this ahead of time. Not very smart planning. And it's gotta make a turn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. They fit right in those little clips, easy. All right, I'm gonna get a bunch of these ready ahead of time so I don't have to do this on the fly while I'm holding their light. And I didn't do what I said I was gonna do. It's a little trick I found that works better. You can get the paper off of the sticky thing easier if you do it on the pack, not taking it off the package first. So we are completely done with mounting this rope light. All we have to do now is do power for it. This is our power brick, and I'm gonna put the power brick behind the TV. I have plenty of power up here like this, right here behind the television. I'm just gonna power it right there, and then I can hide all the wiring up here behind the TV as well, and the controller. And then our other wire just needs to be hidden in the foam. So basically I'm gonna run this wire behind the foam, up and around to the controller. Just like that. And it is hidden. After all that, all we have to do is tie our wires up behind here really nice, up behind the TV there, but we can go ahead and connect it and see what it looks like. There's a 3-prong connector right here. You can't get it wrong. It's keyed, so you can't break it. There's no way to possibly break it. And then let's power this up. Man, that's cool looking. Okay, wow, that really adds a lot to the side of the room. That's pretty cool. So let me grab all the stuff to do the wire tying and we'll start from there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and tie everything up back here now. Just put a zip tie around this and we'll be done pretty much. There's not a whole lot really to do to tie this up. Our controller is also gonna be back here, and you can stick it to anything pretty much. Looks like a big S. It's kind of cool. Everything is tied up now. Okay, we're recording on both the phone and the GoPro now. We opened up the Lumary app here. I have to sign in. You guys can't see this part. And here are all smart devices. We're gonna add a new device. It says it's being added. It says it's done. I'm gonna edit the name, Studio A S Light. And there we are, we're done with it. Now, here's where you can tell it to either be color or white. You can just do a color. We did just switch it to red. I'll let you guys get a view of the light. Now you can do segments, or you can turn off segments. Let's look at a scene that's just kind of breathing. That's called Island Blue. This is Glacier Express. I use this behind my fridge all the time. Hut in the Snow, Firefly Night, Northland, Grasslands. That's very cool, man. Dream Meteor. All right, guys, let's take a look at the remote now. All right, here's the included remote with the Lumary. Let's see if it did come with a battery or not. It did not. It needs 2 AAA batteries. It did not come with them. I will have to go grab 2 batteries now to test this remote.
3 hours later.
All right, guys, we were able to go ahead and get some batteries put in this remote. It uses AAA batteries. I wanted to show you guys the remote and the functions. The first function on the upper left is the power button here, right there. Next to that, we've got the scenes, play, pause button. Then after that, you've got this round dial right here, and the left button is brightness and K-scene speed. The right button is brightness and K-scene speed. The top is previous scene. The bottom is next scene. So mode is next scene, mode up is previous scene. Down at the bottom, you've got R, G, and B light, warm white and cool light lights. And then you've got this auto button. Auto button means auto scene cycle. So that's what it is set to now. And it's doing this really cool, just fading off and on with a multicolored on the entire LED. So that's the remote, guys. It's handy, I guess, to turn it off and on if you don't want to use the smart features of the device. But if we hit this next scene button right here, see how it went to the next available scene? Every time I hit the bottom button, pretty cool. This is gonna look good in the background when we shoot videos. So I'm just cycling through the scenes now so you guys get a good idea. And I put it back in auto just now. So that's a look at this device and the remote control, how to mount it and all that. Let's take a look at this on Amazon real quick now, right here on this PC. Welcome back to Studio A. I don't get out here very much anymore because I like to be inside so I can get to my regular job while I'm recording. But we're out in Studio A today checking out the Lumary neon rope light. Lumary was so kind to send me 2 of their neon rope lights. They are both 16 feet long. And as you guys just saw, we installed one right here in the studio. It's sitting right next to me right over here, looking so amazing. And I cannot help but love this light. I like all the scenes. It does AI stuff, has a ton of different scenes. You can turn individual segments on and off, and you can brighten and lower the brightness of individual segments as well. We installed one directly right over here in the Supercar Street Racing Studio A that we are sitting in right now. And it looks amazing, and I'm going to shoot a lot of video with that as the backdrop. So I'm trying to get more lights for that way, so when the camera's looking back that way, there's something in the background that looks really cool. Now this thing's awesome. It does come with a remote control. I've got it sitting right here, and I showed you guys this and how to use it on the video. It also does come with mounting hardware. You guys saw what I used. I mostly did not have to use a lot of these because of the way the mounting is, but it does come with these cool little U-shaped clamps that you take, and you can either screw them in something or you can use their included 3M tape. It comes with a whole thing of 3M tape right here that you guys can use to stick these U-shaped clamps on anything you need them to. Now, Lumary also recommends that you build like cool designs and stuff out of it. You can actually make this into cool. If you can come up with artwork, I'm sure you can ask AI or ask online how to come up with some artwork that is in one straight line. Like this eagle is one line. So you can do this with just one set or 2 sets of LED rope lights right here, this cool eagle. There's actually a cool and warm white setting on it too. If you just want regular white light, it does cool and warm white lighting. It has 4.4 stars of review. It has 100 LEDs per meter, I think that is. It does music sync, and it is 16.4 feet long. Mostly good reviews. This guy had a bad set of lights. I don't really count that as that's a one-off. But mostly good reviews, up at 4.4 stars, so they are getting decent reviews as well. So check that out. You can get a 5% coupon on 2, 8% coupon on 5, or 5% off a qualifying purchase with the code that is on the screen. I will leave a link in the description to the Lumary neon rope light that we installed so fly and so fresh on my left right here. You guys saw it. It looks awesome. I'm super hyped to put my really good camera right here and shoot back towards, now that we have some lighting back here that we can highlight back here towards the TV. Now the TV just really needs like a backlighting, so maybe I'll look for something to do that with behind the actual television right there. But that's gonna do it for us today. It's Sunday. I'm really trying to chill today and not do too much work because it's hours and hours of editing and shooting usually. I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get outside where it's 105 degrees.